Hey, what's up, y'all? I am here to talk about this week's books. Stuff that's hitting the shelves tomorrow, Wednesday, September 23rd, year 2020. Still sounds like the future when I say the year 2020. I was reading a comic book the other day, and it said the year 2023, and I was like, oh, the future. That's 3 years from now. I mean, I guess technically it's still the future, but I thought it was like the future. It was just the future. Hi, guys. Yum, yum, yum. So yeah, I'm going to go through all of the books and all of the action figures and all the statues and omnibuses and hardcovers and all sorts of what have you that's coming out at your local comic shop tomorrow. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, type them and we'll have a chat. We'll hang out. Also, like and subscribe and do all that stuff. We do the live podcast every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. So we'll be reviewing this week's books Sunday, so you can hang out with us there. I hope you can hear me. All right. Someone say hi. I see you there. I see you. Did you get that Carnage omnibus? I take it you didn't watch our Absolute Carnage omnibus review that we just posted yesterday? Yes, I did. I got 3 copies of it. And we did a review. Noel and I sat down and we did an advanced look at the Absolute Carnage omnibus, which is on our YouTube page right now. You can go watch it. It's about 30 minutes. We give you a little bit of backstory about Venom, a little bit of backstory of Carnage, sort of what Absolute Carnage is all about, and we review the actual omnibus itself. So go watch that. Hi, Brian Wing. What's up, brother? Let's see. What's up first? Oh, I'm live on YouTube too. I am live on YouTube too. If you just look up Cult Pop on YouTube, we have a whole channel. We do Thunder Rounds and weekly review shows. We do the unboxing videos. Pretty soon I'll be doing horror movie reviews. So yeah. Oh, Noel's here. I can start now. Thank you, Noel. Finally. Hi. GIAP 888888. How's it going? Gia P? 2066. No, that's not it. It's 20XX. I don't know why I said 66. 20XX. Number 6. Oh, that's because there's a number 6 right there. Number 6. By Lauren Keeley and Jonathan Luna. I read the first 3 issues of this and I really enjoyed it, but then I got busy and we haven't reviewed it on the podcast, so I haven't caught up. But when we review it on the podcast again, I will have to catch up. 20XX by Jonathan Luna. Sorry, it's an Italian name. Nah, man, don't apologize. Italian names are dope. He says, oh, that's right. I did see you posted, but I didn't watch. I got like 5 or 6 robocalls yesterday while trying to sleep and was tired when I woke up. That'll do it. I get robocalls all the time. I hate it so much. And it's very frustrating because if you call my shop, Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex, because of COVID and the fact that I haven't been in as consistently because of COVID, I have a number forward to my cell phone. So all of those robocalls go right to my cell phone. And there's like 10 a day where there's like either no one behind it or please do not hang up. We have an important message. And I just, ugh. Angel and Spike number 14. Part of the Ring of Fire storyline. That's coming out. I see the name Thompson. Is it Kelly Thompson? Oh, it's Zach Thompson. Zach Thompson is the writer with art by Hayden Sherman. I've heard good things of both Buffy, Angel and Spike, and Willow. Willow has a miniseries too right now. I love Willow. Robots make the worst calls. They do. I hate them. Oh, so here's a new number 1 from Vault Comics, and this is called Autumnal. Am I saying that right? Autumnal. Autumnal. And it's got 2 different covers. Let's see, does it tell us? Welcome to Comfort Notch. Following the death of her estranged mother, Kat Somerville and her daughter Sybil flee a difficult life in Chicago for the quaint and possibly deadly town of Comfort Notch, New Hampshire. From New York Times best-selling author Daniel Kraus. Is it Kraus? Yeah, Kraus. Oh, The Shape of Water, Troll Hunters, The Living Dead. And rising star Chris Sheehan comes a haunting vision of America's prettiest autumn. Oh, there's a spooky eyeball. Looking through that postcard. Autumnal. Hi, I go. Bye-bye. Bye, Gia. Is it really autumnal? Autumnal? You're lying. It's not autumnal. Is it autumnal? And I got 2 copies of that. I just learned how to say it myself. Autumnal. Really? It really is autumnal. I never would have gotten that. I thought it was autumnal, which I guess doesn't sound very good either. Batman the Max Arkham Dream. So, Batman the Max crossover has been going on for a while now, and it has been so long since the last issue came out that they put out an issue with all 3 of the first issues in one book. So, Arkham Dreams, The Lost Year Compendium, collecting issues 1 to 3 of the sold-out crossover event. And then, once you buy this, issue 4 will come out. And it's got some behind-the-scenes stuff in it, which is kind of cool. Ben Harvey, good seeing your mug, Pally Bub. What's up, Ben? How you doing? Everybody, if you don't know Ben Harvey, you should go follow him on Instagram. He is an amazing artist. He's done some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles work. Ben Harvey, throw up your Instagram. I'm going to embarrass you. Throw up your Instagram so that people can follow you and look at your amazing art. All right. The World of Black Hammer, Skull Digger and Skeleton Boy by Jeff Lemire. Which I like this cover. It's got good depth. Hey, Max. How's it going? Black Magic number 14 by Greg Rucka and Nicola Scott. So, last week, I think we did Black Magic Volume 1 for book club. And that's issues 1 through, I think, 5 or 6. And it's great. And so there's 2 volumes right now of Black Magic. And then the issues are still coming out monthly. So they're up to issue number 14. I've only read the first volume, and I'm like a couple of pages into the second volume. But I like it a lot. Greg Rucka is wonderful. Blade Runner Blade Runner 2019, number 10. Yeah. Bliss number 3 from Sean Lewis and Caitlin Yarsky. It's a pretty cool cover. Reminds me of like a Jim Henson Muppet from like Dark Crystal or something. Ben Harvey, is that really? That's it? That's what your Instagram name is? Let's see. Create banner at Ben Harvey. Go to Ben Harvey on Instagram. He's a great artist. And I don't know if he's doing commissions right now, but I got a commission from him of Spider Punk watercolor. It's awesome. Go pay him for art. All right, so Samuel David, hello. Canto 2, The Hollow Men, number 2. No idea what this book is. I've got 1 subscriber for it. No idea. Couldn't tell you. I can't keep up with everything, you guys. George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones, The Clash of Kings, Part 2, number 7. They've been slowly doing comic versions of the novels, and they're still going. What number is Clash of Kings? Is that the 3rd book? I can't keep them straight. But they're only up to the 3rd book, I think. It's taken a while. Of course, it's taken him a while to write them, so. Daredevil, number 22 by Chip Zdarsky. Why does he have an Iron Man Devil? Is that the Iron Devil? Oh, there. Now he does it. There it is. At Ben Harvey Art. Damn it, Ben. There we go. My Facebook handle is Ben Harvey. Insta is Ben Harvey Art. Oh, did I say Facebook? I meant Instagram. I'm sorry. So yeah, why is there a Iron Devil? I know that Daredevil is having run-ins with the law again, as he does. And it's been, I only read the last issue for the podcast, but I really enjoyed that issue. I'm curious to see how it's going to work. Much obliged, everybody. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Boink. Nope. Yeah, there we go. All right, so Daredevil number 22. Dead Body Road number 4 by Justin Jordan, friend of the podcast, Justin Jordan and Benjamin Tiesma. This is a hard-boiled crime drama, which is very good. I like this back cover too. Nice use of negative space. Gideon Falls, a horror series from Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino, and they always do really interesting face profile covers. You know what I'm saying. Every issue has a very interesting profile of a face, and they've incorporated some other design element into it. Very cool. That's number 25. The Goddamned, The Virgin Brides, issue 3 from Jason Aaron and R.M. Wera. The team that brought you Scalped, one of my favorite crime dramas. They're now doing The Goddamned. And they're Bible stories, sort of. Or at least Bible characters. And it's pretty violent. Oh, but I love the art. I love R.M. Wera's art. So good. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of giant snakes, has anyone watched Primal? I think it's on HBO Max now, and it's a Genndy Tartakovsky animated series. It's very, very good. There's not a single word spoken. It's a caveman and his dinosaur buddy going on adventures, and it's so good. I highly recommend it. Genndy Tartakovsky is the guy who did the original Clone Wars animated shorts. He did Samurai Jack, of course, and I believe he's behind the Powerpuff Girls. And this is his newest masterpiece, Primal. Check it out on HBO Max. It's really good. Fantastic Four, Antithesis by Mark Waid and what's his name? Neil Adams. And, oh, look at this. All the Marvel books right now. Sorry, I'm closer to the microphone, so I'm going to get quieter. Rest in Power, Chadwick Boseman, 1976 to 2020. I love that they did that. That's great. But yeah, Fantastic Four Antithesis is a miniseries written by Mark Waid with art by illustrator Neil Adams, classical illustrator Neil Adams. He's been doing comics since the 70s, and he's still doing it. Invader Zim, the comic book, has gone quarterly, and I know this because it's called Invader Zim Quarterly. Dib's Dilemma. Is this a number? Oh, okay. Invader Zim Quarterly number 1, which is strange because there have been several Invader Zim Quarterlies. All right. Ooh, all right. So Fabian Nicieza and Ron Garney have gotten together, and they're doing Juggernaut number 1. Giving that dude his own miniseries. I'm assuming it's not an ongoing. I'm assuming this is a miniseries. And I love Ron Garney. He's another classical artist, but he has made the switch to digital art. He no longer does it traditionally. He does digital art. And there's a definite difference between traditional Ron Garney and digital Ron Garney. Yeah. So Juggernaut just showed up in another series that I don't want to spoil, but it was like, it was a surprise. There was a room, and every issue of the book, they would be like, well, thank God we've got this guy down there. And they would never say who it was. Kind of like they did in the Deadpool 2 movie. And then, ta-da, it's Juggernaut. Maestro #2 by Peter David and Dale Keown. Another name I'm not entirely sure I've ever pronounced correctly. Dale Keown and Herman Peralta. And it shows the origin of how the Incredible Hulk eventually becomes the Maestro, who was part of the, well, I guess he was the big bad in, what was that called? Future Imperfect. And this also has 2 covers. I got a reprint of Mega Man Fully Charged #1. I used to play this video game. Anyone else used to play Mega Man? I used to love this video game. This one still holds up. I still like Mega Man. Sonic, I remember loving Sonic when I was a kid, and then at some point, I think PlayStation did like a bunch of different Sonic the Hedgehog games on one disc, and you could buy it. And I got about 6 minutes into the first game, and I went, oh, this is boring. I don't care about collecting these coins. Or rings. They were like golden rings. Also out today, or tomorrow, is Mega Man Fully Charged #2. Another new #1, this time from Aftershock Comics by B. Clay Moore, Stephen Molnar, and Thomas Maurer. And another really good cover, Miles to Go. With the little, uh-oh. That does not bode well. Miles to Go. Oh, damn. All right, so there's some violence. But I like the art. Very cool art. I will definitely check this out. Looks like another crime drama, of which I enjoy. Nomen Omen, Spooky Witchy Stuff by Marco Bibucci and Jacopo Camani. Check out, so this is issue 9. I'm going to show you the trade paperback. I absolutely love the cover to this trade paperback. Isn't that nice? And then all the hands coming through her chest. And the debris flying all around her. What an amazing cover. I really like how this came together. This looks really nice. All right, so that's that stack of books. I'm going to go get another stack of books. JD, don't forget to want my watch. Are you talking about winding my watch? What am I doing with my watch? I will definitely try Miles to Go #1, says Noel. I'll write it down on this piece of cardboard. And this pen. All right. What about my watch? Don't forget to wind my watch. Boopity boop boop boop. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Power Rangers Draken New Dawn #2 of 3. Draken? Draken? Dragon? Oh, shiny. And there is another cover. Wind My Watch. Are you making Bill and Ted reference? Oh. Okay, now I get it. I watched Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure like last week or 2 weeks ago. Don't forget to wind your watch. How did you know that? Did I mention that? I must have mentioned that. Sabrina, the Teenage Witch, #3, Something Wicked. Draken. Shadow Service #2. Also from Vault. Captured by supernatural secret agents, Gina faces the mysterious head of MI666. With her own powers used against her, the witch turned private investigator must risk everything to escape. But as her enemies close in, can Gina resist one final call for help? Yeah, it's Bill and Ted, not Back to the Future. I would have gotten a Back to the Future reference. I used to love that movie. I did not care so much for Bill and Ted. Another #1, another big release. Bless me. The Immortal She-Hulk #1. And the amount of people online who are upset at that She-Hulk and the way she looks right now. This is a variant cover by Daniel Warren Johnson. God dang it. Look at that. The amount of people upset that She-Hulk is no longer as sexy as she used to be. And that she looks like an actual green irradiated monster is hilarious to me. And there's an Alex Ross Timeless cover, which is more in line with, I'd say, the John Byrne version of the character. But yeah, they're like, nah, she looks like a man. I'm like, dude, she looks like a Hulk. Relax. She's irradiated muscles. Knock it off. Sonic the Hedgehog, #32. What? That DWJ variant of She-Hulk is awesome. I know, isn't it? It's good, right? Spooky. It's a lot of blood. Sorry, Christopher. I know so many people, including Noel. I don't know what I'm pointing to. He's not with me. He's in there with you. A lot of people love Bill and Ted. And I was listening to the Slash Filmcast review of Bill and Ted Face the Music. And I'll probably watch the other two Bill and Teds at some point. I only watched the first one so far, but when I get around to it. Guess what's back? Spider-Man from J.J. Abrams, Henry Abrams, Sarah Pichelli, and Dave Stewart. Stewart. I cannot say the word Stewart without also saying Stewart. So, Spider-Man #4. Which, if you don't know, spoiler alert, is more about Spider-Man's son Ben than Spider-Man himself. It's like a weird future tale. And it is pretty weird. I read it last night. Spider-Man Noir #4. People are... Letterkenny is great. Why did you say Letterkenny is great? I've seen a couple episodes. That's the one with the real kind of stoic Southern guy with the hat. I think that's Letterkenny, right? Spider-Woman #4. And an alternate cover, which I like. That's a good alternate cover. Oh, Stuart. I was not referencing Letterkenny. I'm sorry. I was referencing that show that I didn't like very much. It was what was it called? Mad TV? Oh, they're Canadian. You're right. They are Canadian. Listen, they're Southern. They're very Southern. They're stereotypically Southern Americans. Forgot everything that happened in Spider-Man 3, so that's fun. Mad TV. Stuart. Yeah. Star Wars. Hi, by the way. Hi, Brian. Hi, Molly. Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 5. With, it hasn't really occurred to me until now, but I think these covers are by, what's his nuts? Batman Damned. Yeah. Lee Bermejo. I just finally put that together. These are Lee Bermejo covers for Bounty Hunters. That's kind of cool. Undiscovered Country from Zack Snyder, Charles Soule, and Giuseppe Camuncoli. This series is also weird as hell, but very good. Very good. Check it out if you get a chance. Oh, and there's 2 different covers. Whoops. While I have you here, don't forget, while I have you here, people who are usually coming to book club and movie club, join us for book club or movie club. Tonight is movie club, and we're going to be discussing on a Zoom meeting Four Lions, which is a comedy about suicide bombers that we watched last night and this morning. And we will get together tonight on a Zoom meeting at 8 o'clock to discuss it. Everyone is welcome. What is this? Oh, The Unkindness of Ravens. This one looks so interesting. I got 3 covers. So I'll show you the regular cover. Cover 1. Cover 2. And Super Cheery, bruv. Look at this one. Look at that cover. Yeah, no, friggin' watch it, dude. So anyway, yeah, The Unkindness of Ravens. It looks very witchy. And I tend to order witchy books. It doesn't say exactly. What was this? With excerpt from the Abigail House, illustrated by Dan Panosian. So this is written by Dan Panosian, illustrated by Mariana Ignazzi. I am interested in trying Unkindness of Ravens if you have an extra issue. I have 3 extra issues. Yeah, it does. Brian Anderson says that one cover reminds me of the die covers. Is it this one? Unkindness of Ravens. No. Venom number 28 by Donny Cates. How many Venoms are? Wait, how many Venoms are there? Look at all those Venoms. Why are there so many Venoms? Hi, Callie. Hello. Long time no see. Oh, I'm behind on Venom. The storyline's called Venom Beyond, and it's part 3. I think I read Venom Beyond number 1, and I got to read the next 2. Christopher St. Saucy Goodnight mentioned earlier if we had the Absolute Carnage omnibus in stock, which we do. I'm going to mention again, go to our YouTube channel where Noel and I review the actual omnibus. Agents Venom. Chris, why did you ask if I had the omnibus? Did you want to buy one? You asked if I had it in stock. Would you like to purchase it? Because I'll sell it to you. Wicked Things #5 from John Allison. This is a spin-off from Giant Days, the Giant Days series, which I read the first trade paperback of that, and it's got like 14 trade paperbacks. It went on for quite a while, and I really liked the beginning of it, and I just fell off because of time constraints. And there's, Wind, the LGBTQ all ages story by James Tinian. And there's 2 covers of this. And X of Swords, 10 of Swords, #1. X of Swords creation #1. I got a buttload of these. Wicked Things is cute. Great art by Max Sarin, says Callie Grace. Talk about good art. Who is this? Is this RB Silva? Who's drawing this? It's either RB Silva or Pere Perez. Who doing it? Oh, Pepe Larraz. It's Pepe Larraz. Ooh. I think there are only 5 to 6 issues of Wicked Things, so it's wrapping up. Yeah. Wind is adorable, says Noel. So that's the Diamond single issues. I will now show you the Diamond miscellaneous. Oh my God. Pepe Larraz. Let's see, what's up? Hold on. Let me take this stuff out of the box so I can get closer. Get a little closer with the red. Okay. So, the aforementioned Absolute Carnage Omnibus. I have one of these for Cody. Cody Lev requested. And then I have one final one available. If anyone wants it, let me know. This is my last one. I also got, oh my God, it's heavy. This one might just be for me. The Trick or Treat Omnibus. One of my favorite spooky time Halloween movies, Trick or Treat. And this is Sam's 10th anniversary collection. I love this. I love this movie. I watch it almost every Halloween. But I've never read the comics. And I went scouting around looking for the comics a couple years ago, and I wasn't able to get them. And I was super bummed. And then they're back in, they made a hardcover. Now, the interesting thing is I ordered 2 of these, one specifically for me and one for the shop. They canceled one of my orders, and they only sent me one. So I'm assuming it's already out of print, and they couldn't fill my order. Also, Black Hand and Ironhead from David Lopez. Brian K. Vaughan says, I love Black Hand and Ironhead, a beautifully confident, modern, and unique superhero story. Look at that. Alexia's father is the head of an impressive corporate empire and one of the greatest superheroes of all time. And she desperately wants to take up his mantle. After his unexpected death, a woefully unprepared Alexia is confronted with a wealth of well-kept family secrets, including a villainous sibling she never even knew existed. Can the sisters work together to investigate their father's mysterious death? Or will they destroy each other in the process? This looks awesome. I already like this. Max says, I once saw a really badass Trick or Treat poster. I'm going to show it to you. I did it. It's on my wall, though. So there's my Trick or Treat poster. Hand silk screened. And it's got Sam Hain there. He's got a sack full of candy and also a head. And that's my poster for Trick or Treat that I did for the Colonial Movie Theater. Also, interesting tidbit, the character's name is Sam Hain because that is how it's spelled. But it's pronounced Samhain. So the ritual of Samhain, the night of Samhain. Yeah, it's spelled Sam Hain, pronounced Samhain. I learned that from Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, the movie that everyone hates because Michael Myers isn't in it. Vampironica, New Blood, trade paperback. Again, perfect. The fact that they took Archie characters and gave them horror elements, and they took Veronica and named her Vampironica. Chef's kiss. One of my favorite stories from Spider-Man after the Brand New Day was called The Gauntlet, where they powered up all of his foes. And they're doing a nice collections of The Gauntlet. It's a holiday. The holiday of Samhain. Thank you. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I remember really liking this. And it's got Roger Stern, Lee Weeks, Mark Waid, Todd Nauck, Fred Van Lente, Zeb Wells, Chris Bocello, J.M. DeMatteis, Joe Kelly, Mark Guggenheim. This was great. We can talk about Gaelic word pronunciation later tonight at Movie Club. Okay. The Gauntlet was fun, says Brian. Am I saying it right, Molly? Remind me tonight if it's Samhain, right? Also, another graphic novel called Scene, True Stories of Marginalized Trailblazers by Edmonia Lewis. True Stories of Marginalized Trailblazers. It's a little one. It's cool. Oh, the art's nice and clean. I'm saying it right. Yes. Nailed it. The Girl with Sanpaku Eyes is a manga. The Girl with the Sanpaku Eyes. What is this about? Meet Amane Mizuno. She's a girl with fierce Sanpaku eyes, a soft and pure heart, and she has fallen for a boy named Kato who has the exact opposite attitude. Will Amane ever be able to tell him how she feels? I certainly hope so. I am only listening, and I knew that it was Molly responding about Gaelic pronunciation and rituals. Love it, says Noel. Bride's Story. Another manga. Nice little hardcover. My friend Tammy, she just moved to New York to be awesome. And I'm going to mail this to her. She still gets her subscriptions through me, and I miss her. She's great. Fence. LGBTQ fencing book, comic book. They have done an actual novel. Striking Distance. Yeah. The fencing team at the exclusive Kings Row boarding school doesn't seem destined for glory, but Coach Williams is determined to whip the teens into shape. Nicholas, Seji, Harvard, and Aiden couldn't be more different, but Coach knows they'll achieve greatness if they could just learn how to support each other and work as a team. So she assigns the boys a series of bonding exercises that have unintended consequences. The school flirt contemplates his tragic past, an Olympic-bound fencer falls into a criminal scheme, and two other teammates explore deep-seated feelings as they practice dating. Will the chaos of each of the boys' blazing emotions tear the group apart? Or will it give them just the edge the team needs to win? In search of followers, primes, and views? Come on, bigfollows.com. No, thank you. A fence text-only novel. Yes, Callie. However, there's some illustrations in here. Whoop. I guess where the chapter breaks are. And I ordered this specifically for my 2 Fence subscribers, which I'm assuming is one of you. One of them you, Callie? I know one of them is Kira. Let me look up my subscriptions. I've been listening to Foo Fighters recently. It came up in my what's the word? Spotify. And I've been listening to old Foo Fighters. Sorry, I'm waiting for my computer to catch up. Oh, one for Kira Schwartz and one for Callie Grace. Callie, I ordered you one. If you don't want it, that's fine. But I didn't want to not have it and then have you go, why didn't you order me the Fence novel? You know I like Fence, dog. Identity, A Story of Transitioning, a graphic novel by Corey Mason. Ah, gotcha. The art by Joanna the Mad in the comic series is chef's kiss, says Callie Grace Lev. So yeah. Nothing. Identity. A Story of Transitioning. Corey Mason was born a girl, trapped in a boy's body. Growing up, Corey was more interested in dolls than trucks, in dresses than jeans. Everything about Corey was female, except her physicality. Identity tells the complex and moving tale of a young person who knows that their true gender is not the one they were assigned at birth. With unconditional love and support from her mother, Corey successfully starts the transition process with hopes of being comfortable in her own skin, being accepted by others, and raising awareness of young people who wish to transition. At 18 years old, Corey has become a voice for other trans teens, battling bullies, and helping others who are on their own individual journeys of identity. This is my true story. True story. So, I got a couple other things from Diamond. I was able to get in a copy of Legend of Korra, Ruins of the Empire Library Edition, which has been out of print. So I put these on back order, and I got 2 of these. They finally came in. Hard to find. And I love me some Korra, man. And then this is a different thing. Music from the limited event series, Twin Peaks. From Mondo/Death Waltz. It is final for your record player. So yeah, it's the soundtrack to Twin Peaks. So I just got that in too. So that is my stuff from Diamond. I'm going to grab the stuff from DC, BRB. Absolute Dark Knight. Big. Ow. Oh. I hit myself. It really hurt. I hit myself with the corner right in my noggins. My soft, squishy noggin bits. Absolute Dark Knight. It's a big hardcover. Emphasis on hard. By Miller and Jensen and Varley. Probably the finest piece of comic art ever published in a popular edition, says Stephen King. This landmark edition also offers a look into Frank Miller's personal files, providing glimpses into the original series proposal, plots, design work, and sketches that led to the creation of what is undisputedly one of the most influential comic stories ever told. So this has Dark Knight Returns from 1986, and it also has the sequel, Dark Knight Strikes Again. All in one big book. I wish they had put the third one in there, but then I guess that would be like, I would have given myself a concussion. So I guess it's a good thing there was only 2 series in this book. Max, are one of the Korra books for Will? I don't know. Is it? Let me take a look. Oh, that's not special orders. Let me take a look at my special orders Maximilians. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I love this weather. It's spooky time. I think it's fall. Is today fall? Oh man, I got a new Halloween hat, from the Halloween movies, like a trucker cap. I was wearing that yesterday from Halloween Spirit, and I had on my spooky ghost shirt, and then I also had on a Friday the 13th shirt. I like to describe my style as, okay, we get it. Like I never just have one specific thing on. I'm always wearing like an entire pop culture shop on my body. Let's see. For Will, not that Will. Not that Will. Will Lisa, Adventure Zone 2 and 3. He picked those up. I don't see anything on here for Will for The Legend of Korra. Max? So no, the answer is no. However, it's here if he wants it. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if that was the one he ordered from you. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Where'd he order it from then? Huh? No, LOL. Okay, we get it. I describe my style as trying too hard t-shirt collection. Yes, same. Today, actually, I'm pretty mellow today. Today, I only have my goose shirt. And honestly, it's just because there's a cat. If there's big cats on a shirt, I'll wear it. Haha, not like that. I'm just teasing you, buddy. All right, so moving on. I got a poster if anyone wants it. Batman number 100. Ooh, I might put this up in the shop for now. Also, I need you guys. There's 11 of you out there, and I expect 11 answers. I'm going to be starting a new YouTube show. It's just going to be me talking about horror movies, and I'm going to be under the covers with a little flashlight, kind of like I'm hiding from my mom, and I'm doing a secret show talking about horror movies. Because when I was a kid growing up, I was telling Noel about this while we were running the other day. My favorite horror movie memories, and the reason I'm so emotionally attached to the experience of Halloween and horror movies and watching those things, is I would have friends over for a birthday party or just a sleepover, right? Just a sleepover. And we would watch horror movies. We would rent whatever we could on VHS at Movies Unlimited in Philadelphia or West Coast Video. And we would watch the movie, we would have popcorn, and we'd be laughing and having a good time. And then it would be time for everyone to go to sleep. And we would just go to our separate places at night, like it was time for bed. And then I woke up and we were all kind of in a big ball of like, we don't want to sleep too far away from the other kids. So we're just going to huddle together on the couch. And I looked up and there was just a bunch of kids and we were all just like sound asleep. And we were just like hiding, all right? Safety in numbers from Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger. And it was just always so much fun. So anyway, I'm trying to use that some sort of use that as a jumping off point for my horror movie review show. So I think Under the Covers with the flashlight. But I need a name for it. I was going to call it this Spooky Time Sleepover. But I don't know. If you got a better name than that, let me know. Hey, Black Manta, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Thanks for joining us on YouTube. All right, so I know you caught me in the middle of I was diverging, right? I was just kind of chatting. But we're going through the stuff that comes out this week. So moving on to DC, Doom Patrol Volume 2, Weight of the World by Gerard Way. And sadly, all right, so partly sadly, it's not drawn by Nick Darrington, one of my favorite contemporary artists, but it is drawn by a bunch of really good other people, like Becky Cloonan. I opened up to a Becky Cloonan page. I didn't even know she was in this, but I love Becky so much. And there's a lot of really good artists in here. So yeah, this looks awesome. And in my estimation, it's a little bit more grounded than the Grant Morrison stuff, which I find a little hard to get into. Anil, hey, what's up? If I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, slap me through the internet. Just Anil. And Samuel David says, I will watch that show. Thank you, Samuel David. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the format and everything. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I just wanted it to have like a fun, kind of silly feel without taking myself too seriously. But also, I just love watching horror movies and having a reason to do that. Great. What about Undercover Horror? Oh, that's cute. Undercover Horror. Undercover. There's something to that. D for Deceased. No, sorry. It's not called D for Deceased. It says D for Deceased, but it's only because it is an alternate cover, which is based on the V for Vendetta movie poster. This is Deceased Dead Planet number 3, which, to be fair, came out a couple weeks ago, but DC did not send me the correct amount of books. So I had to reorder those same books again. And this time, yet again, they did not send me the correct amount of books. So they didn't send me an entire 5 copies of a different variant cover. Didn't get any of those. So now they're going to send me those again in another week. Thanks, UCS. Constantly sending me my books wrong and late. Under the Covers Horror. Now your pronunciation is perfect. Thanks for asking. No problem, Neil. Brian Anderson likes Under the Covers Horror. Brian Wing, Now I Scare Myself to Sleep. Got to be a title. Under the Spooky Sheets. See, now, Noel, I was telling Noel about this, and he said there's somebody out there he does a podcast channel called Scaredy Cats, and his name is Scaredy Matt. Come on. That's amazing. I'm jealous. That's great. Scared, like, what's up, Scaredy Cats? I'm Scaredy Matt. I haven't seen the channel yet. I'm going to look it up, but I'm just immediately enamored with that whole little thing, that element. Superman Action Comics number 1025, The House of Kent, chapter 4. You may have an invisible mafia, but I have a super family, says Lois, and a bunch of spooky silhouettes for some reason. And there's a different cover by Perillo. Whenever I think of Superman, I think my favorite scene in all of the Superman movies is and I'm trying to remember if it's in the original Superman or if it's in Superman 2, but there is a scene where Clark is out in public and he goes into an alleyway and he rips open his shirt with the tie and the Superman outfit is on there. And they do this really cool effect. It was really cool. Even now, I think it looks great. Where he's like changing out of his clothes and into his super suit and he flies off. Man, I always love that. Whenever I think of like a Superman movie, that is the scene that I always think of. Sorry, I lost track of my piles here, so I'm just trying to figure. Oh, I love this cover. I say it every week. I love this poster for Wonder Woman 84. Love it. Hey, Scaredy Cats, it's Scaredy Matt. Brian Anderson says, hey there, all you cool Scaredy Cats and Kittens. It's already used. I can't use it. It's so good. Yep, I'm back. Superman Batman number 12 by Joshua Williamson. Now, Noel, weren't you talking about Joshua Williamson and how you think he's just okay? Do you maintain that for his Batman Superman run? I think this is probably the best thing he's been doing. Ooh, and there's a Lee Weeks cover of Batman Superman number 12. Look at that cape. Look how ridiculous. I like a ridiculous cape. It always makes me think, you're just going to trip over that. What are you doing? That's too long. I always like Mighty Mouse's cape in the cartoon. It was short, but then every time he flew, the animators left like this really cool red beam so that you could see where Mighty Mouse was flying. That's all I remember about Mighty Mouse. Does your store sell any Fantastic Four Silver Age stuff or the Epic Collection trades? Ask Black Manta. I absolutely do. Well, actually, hold on. I definitely have Epic Collection trades. I don't know how many Fantastic Four Silver Age I have, but I do have the Epic Collection. So if you're looking for a specific one, let me know. I'll be happy to mail it to you. And I can take a look at my back issues and see if I have any FF Silver Age. I'll be honest, I've got 76 long boxes of back issues. The majority of that are in my storage unit, still have to be sorted and gone through. But I can take a look and see what I have here in the shop. And if I have anything, I'll let you know. I do think it's the best thing he's doing, Batman Superman. But to be fair, I haven't read it since like issue 8, and I haven't missed it. Batman Beyond, number 47. I hear this is getting canceled. It's got a cover by Dan Mora. It's always good to have more Dan Mora. More Mora. That's what I always say. Well, now I want to check. Hold on, Black Man. I want to see if I have any Epic collections. Right now, I have Fantastic Four, The Mystery of the Black Panther by Lee and Kirby. Epic collection. And this technically isn't an Epic collection because it doesn't have it on the cover, but I do also have Behold Galactus. And this is issues 48 to 50 plus issues 120 to 123 plus issues 242 to 244, written by Stan Lee and John Byrne, illustrated by Jack Kirby, John Buscema, and John Byrne. So those are my that are in-house right now. But if there's other ones I could order in for you, I'd be more than happy to get them for you. All right. Batgirl number 49, which is also part of the Joker War that I'm very much enjoying. God dang it. When I heard there was a Joker War coming, and I was like, how many Joker stories are we possibly going to do? Why are there so many Joker stories? We just had one. And there's also the 3 Jokers coming. Oh, bye, Noel. And then I'm actually really enjoying Joker War. And there's 2 different covers. Hello.
How are you?
Good. Who is this? I don't know who this is, but I like it. Brian Anderson says, Hickman FF or GTFO? Ouch! Now those I do have. The John Hickman FF. But I also have the Heroes Reborn Fantastic Four because nobody demanded it. I ordered it in. What's next? Sandman Universe Books of Magic number 23. Thanks for showing the FF stuff, man. You're awesome. Oh, sure. That's what I'm here for. All right. Dark Knights, Death Metal, Speed Metal, One Shot. I can't wait to read this. I am a big Flash fan. I am not a big fan of the Wally West Dr. Manhattan version, so I'm hoping we don't have him too much longer. They brought back Barry Allen, and they ruined Wally West. I'm not actually that upset about it. But I do miss my Wally West. So anyway, yeah. If you guys aren't reading Death Metal, then you're not going to want this. But if you are reading Death Metal, you're going to want it. Ooh. Is that Barrows? Who's drawing this? Is that Eddie Barrows? That looks like Eddie Barrows. It is Eddie Barrows. Nice. Not the cover, but the interiors. Can't wait to read this. I'm having a lot of fun with this Death Metal book, which I did not think I was. I didn't think I would care. And boy, it feels like popcorn. It's just like, nom, 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 with like, it's popcorn with like little tiny M&Ms sprinkled throughout. So they're like the M&Ms, like the popcorn's hot, and then the M&Ms are just like a little mushy or like a little melty. That's what this book is. Tom King and Mitch Gerards present DC Death Ska. Yo! Comment of the day. Well done. Speaking of Joshua Williamson, The Flash number 762. Another awesome cover. Yo, that cover is dope. This one feels a little like generic to me. But this one, love that cover. Love that Joker. Justice League Dark, number 26, In the Jaws of Defeat. I started reading this a couple issues ago, and I've been enjoying it. Yeah, isn't that cool? Good cover, right? So, yeah. I tried Justice League Dark when it first arrived, and I didn't care for it. And now I'm reading. I just started, like, with issue 24, maybe? And I'm really enjoying it now. I just jumped in clean. Do you guys ever do that? Do you ever just jump in to a series on issue 24 or whatever? Tasty, says Tony. Hi, Tony. Suicide Squad number 9 from Tom Taylor, one of my current favorite writers. And another cover for that as well. Again, I like the main cover better, even though I usually go for the artist covers. I just think this is more evocative. But your mileage may vary, as they say. And Shazam, number 15, Shazam. With a main cover by Brandon Peterson. And then another cover by Francis Manapul. I'm going to go with this one. I like the Manapul cover. Nothing. My anxiety prevents jumping into anything. Jumping into a series. Everyone hates me now. Sorry, guys. Listen, here's the thing with why I do that. There are times where I'll listen to a band and I'll give them a shot and I don't care. Everyone loves this band and I won't give a crap. But then I'll listen to a specific song at another point in time and it'll hit me in just the right way that now, now I get it. Now I love this band and I'll go back and I'll enjoy what I previously had not enjoyed. So that's sort of the tactic I take with comics is if I wasn't appreciating it at one point, but then I go, listen, it's got Constantine, it's got Detective Chimp, it's got Wonder Woman, Dr. Fate, Man-Bat, Swamp Thing. It's got all like the D-listers that I kind of have an affinity for. Why aren't I reading this book? Let me try it again. And then I did. I tried again and I was like, I'm in the mood for this now. Tony, I think I did that for Fables back in the day. Yeah, I only made about 2 volumes through Fables, and then I let go. And then the last thing, I think it's the last thing, is this hardcover, Batman the Demon Trilogy. And this is a hardcover that collects Son of the Demon, Bride of the Demon, and Birth of the Demon. By Mike W. Barr, Dennis O'Neil, and Norm Breyfogle, one of my favorite classic Batman artists. Norm Breyfogle, man, he's great. Sam David says, that happens to me all the time, about music, I guess. Anderson says, I think I can do jumping into a new story arc, but just a random issue, my completion brain would break. Fair enough. I think I was started with a new storyline. Detective Chimp is the best, says Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. Jimmy, you lent me your, what's his name? Good. David Bowie vinyl, right? I listened to it. It's mostly great. It's really good to have on in the background while I'm reading my books. So I'm sorry, I've had it for like over a month. I'm going to bring it back in. I have it for you. The problem is that I usually scoot on my scooter back and forth to work, and then transporting a fragile piece of vinyl makes me nervous. I don't want to break it. So I have to like walk it down or drive it down in my car. So yeah. Oh, Jimmy, I don't know if you've been here this entire time, but speaking of vinyl, since I know you're a vinylman, I got the Twin Peaks soundtrack on vinyl for the new series. So, yeah. All right. I guess that's it. Some things I want to mention before you guys get out of here. Tonight is movie club at 8 o'clock. We're going to do a Zoom meeting. So if you go to our Facebook group that's just called JD's Hero Complex Book Club, you can join that. And that's usually where we vote on whatever the next book is going to be, what the next movie is going to be. Let's see. I'm going to write it down. That's not how you spell that word. Complex Book Club. So if you, go to the Facebook group. That's how we figure out what we're going to be talking about, both movie-wise and book-wise. So tonight we're doing a movie called Four Lions, which is a comedy it's a British comedy about suicide bombers. And we'll be talking about that. And then next Tuesday, we're going to be doing Basket Full of Heads by Joe Hill, a graphic novel series, which I absolutely loved. And I 100% recommend. You know what, Jimmy? He says I haven't watched Twin Peaks. Shameful, I know, but it's on my to-do list. I tried 1.5 episodes of the original Twin Peaks, and I couldn't get into it. Coffee and pie with that vinyl. I got that reference. So, yeah. Anyway, book club, movie club, every Tuesday night, 8 p.m., Zoom meeting. Join us on Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m., where we will review a bunch of these books. We do a live stream podcast called the Cult Pop Spoiler Alert Podcast. And we're going to be reviewing these as well as Eternals from Neil Gaiman and John Romita Jr., which I'm assuming is going to be the basis for the new big Marvel movie whenever they start the next phase of Marvel movies. So yeah, I guess that's it. Like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. We're a baby little YouTube channel. We don't know what we're doing, but we're having a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys enjoy it too. If there's anything you want that I've shown here today, or if you need any special orders, I'll be happy to order anything you need and I will mail it to you. And thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys and gals and supernatural spooky folk. Love you.